No chaser. Yeah. No chaser. Yeah.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us for another episode of What's in the Bottle here with NCC, aka that No Chasers crew, and that consists of Play, Don, and Soul. So yeah, I feel like you already know the fuckery that we about to get into. We about to have some drinks, have some discussions, have some thoughts, and all the fun stuff in between. But before that, before we get into our What's in the Bottle segment, we want to do something that we reluctantly want to do, but it just has to be done. I've said it once before, gentlemen, on this episode. It seems that like we are doing this every so often. It seems like every 3 episodes or so that we have to send our condolences to a family of a musician that I, as well as the boys over here, really do respect. I'm sure you've heard since November 1st, I believe it happened, Takeoff was tragically taken away from us in circumstances that were less than ideal. Trying to enjoy a night, and unfortunately these things do happen when it comes to a lot of unnecessary dumb shit. I'm not gonna lie, I was very emotional when this happened. Play broke the news to us about 6 a.m. and I gotta say my heart was broken about that. The Migos, I can only imagine what the rest of the gang is going through. Quavo, Offset. These are guys that revolutionized the sound over the last 10 years, gave us something different, and they worked hard to go ahead and reinvent themselves over and over again, reinvent their flow, reinvent their image. And when you just think of that, I know we have a lot of rappers out of Atlanta that keep revolutionizing it. That's a place that seems to keeps getting revolutionized through their music. But so what we're gonna do right now, we hope y'all join us, is go ahead and take a shot with us for this guy, for everything that he has provided to us, for everything that we probably won't hear, things that are in the vault. For those, rest in peace.
We're going to do something a little different today. Usually we review a liquor bottle. Because it's fall, because we want to change it up, we're going to review some IPAs today.
Okay.
So we're going to, for those of you that don't know what IPA is, it stands for Indian Pale Ale. So it's It's
ale. He's just gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah.
It's just gonna drive me crazy.
Ale, and it was originated in Britain, and usually these are known for having more bitter taste, sometimes a more citrus taste, and usually a higher alcohol percentage. The reason why they usually have a higher alcohol percentage is because of that bitter taste, the hops that it's made with. In order to balance that out, they use a higher malt when making this, which creates a higher ABV. So, number 1 through 3. You go.
2.
3. Okay, it's 2. So we're going to try this one right here first.
Okay. Again, that is Founder Centennial IPA. I believe this is the strongest of the 3, right?
Yep.
All right.
At 7.2, I think it said.
7.2.
Nice.
All right. And IPAs just go so well together.
Yeah. Salute.
Salute, guys. Hope you have a sip with us, too. Okay.
I got this one.
So I don't know if because that was the first one you poured, I got a lot of foam in mine. Do you have a lot of foam in yours?
I do.
I do, too.
Let's start this one off. So this is pretty good. So for this, we're gonna rate it 1 through 5, and then we could tell people if you'll have this on a summer night or a fall night. This is pretty good. I would give this a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
And this seems like a summer night type of IPA.
Summertime?
Pour it up in a red cup just like this at a cookout.
Yep.
Yeah.
And drink it, and I like it. It has a good taste. I'm trying to get that what that significant taste is, but a little citrus, a little hoppy. Pretty good. 4 out of 5.
Okay. I suppose I'll go next. When it comes to the out of 5, like my palate is still forming when it comes to IPAs, but I did on first impressions definitely gave it a 5. Like I don't know what I was expecting when I was drinking it. However, it disarmed me. It was very good. I found it very smooth. It was refreshing. I think summer and fall nights. I mean, I'm drinking it on the fall night. I'm enjoying myself so far. So I guess until the summer come around, I'm gonna have to say fall night.
Year round.
Year round.
4.5. I give that a good solid 4.5. It's definitely a summer night because it's citrusy. You taste that citrus. It's not as dry. It's not as like there's some IPAs, bro. That shit you feel that.
Yo,
fall night.
yeah,
You feel
yeah.
that fall night.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
like
yeah.
bitterness.
Okay, so I guess we equivalent the bitterness to a fall night.
That's just
Okay,
what I could, you know.
okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Perfect. So that one's pretty good. That's a good way to start off.
Yeah, I
Like
think
to
so.
start off with a bang day.
I like that one.
Now we got to come into home surf. So we're gonna
Is it
get
called
into
home surf or home surf?
No, I'm just saying it because it's too.
Oh,
much,
home
yeah.
surf. Oh yeah, it's
So
home surf. 2 roads located at Stratford, Connecticut, right here.
Honey Spot Road. It says
Honey
it on
Spot
the
Road.
can.
It's like you said, is right down the street from actually right here at NCC. I'm a little excited about this one. This is the 2 roads Honey Spot IPA. What was the 6.0 on this one? All right,
Salute.
another salute, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. These are easy.
No,
These are
there's
easy.
no doubt. You gotta start this one off, okay?
This is definitely a fall night. 100%. This is a fall night. It's definitely not. You don't taste that citrus as much.
You know,
Definitely a fall night. And 1 through 5, I rate this a 4.
A 4. Okay, we went down 0.5. I'm gonna have to agree with Don on the 4. Now that's not taking anything away. I'm not saying that one's better than this one. It's just that like I don't know. I've enjoyed, like you said, there was an absence of the citrus, and I did enjoy that. I think I was looking for that again on this one right here. Not to take anything away from this one. I would have to say now I'm getting more acclimated to the nights while y'all basing this shit on now. I would have to say yeah, this is definitely a fall ass night. You know, especially with daylight savings kicking in like it is right now, like late fall, like you come back, you can still like have some type of reverence in the day because it's getting dark as fuck out at night, so you don't have like nothing. You think you just got to go home and go sleep. Like, nah, crack one of these things open, still refreshing. I still definitely enjoy it. It has that hometown working for it from right here for me. So definitely gonna give it a 4 and definitely give it a 4. The kills me.
I found this one to be a little smoother than that one. So I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5.
Everybody palate is different.
It's
5.
pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because I do find it a little bit smoother than that one. I give that one a 4, so I feel like it's only right. But it's pretty good, and I do put it with the fall night, is because it's not as citrusy. And it just feels something like even just looking at this now, the color wave just gives me like kind of a fall type of vibe. Looking at this, even though that one's kind of more fallish, but just this type of blue, it kind of
The blue.
I think the thing that fucks me up with beer though is the burps, the pissing. There's a couple things that beer has differently on liquor.
The burps definitely fucks me up. I enjoy a nice drunk piss.
I know I enjoy it too, but I feel like when you drink beer, you take a lot of piss.
You
Like
do that little
a lot
stumble.
of
You do
pisses.
that little stumble in
You start
there.
fucking around, seeing how far you can go back. Like,
Yo, wait.
make it in. Start thinking you Steph Curry with the piss boy.
Yeah.
Start thinking you Steph Curry with the piss boy.
Yeah, he's like, do a little jump shot with it. All right.
Steph Curry with the piss.
Yeah,
boy.
Steph Curry. All right.
What is it? Isn't a Conehead like a myth of like a strange character back in the days?
A Conehead?
Yeah, Conehead.
Yeah.
I remember hearing stories about Coneheads, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a dunce cap. Like, you know how they used to play in cartoons, a big ass hat with the D was like the
Those
cone?
people with like heads shaped like cones and like.
Oh, okay, probably. See, I thought they called it a cone because it low key looked like a pine
That's
cone.
probably why they call it that. But there's like
Yeah.
a myth of like Conehead people.
I am a fan of the color of the can.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say this.
What's up?
This is your modern day IPA layout of design. I would say these two designs are more classic for IPAs. This design is what's more modern day. Like people are trying to create more IPAs that look like
Like
this.
visually aesthetic, like visually
aesthetic.
pleasing. So, down the hatch, salute, whatever y'all like to say. But before y'all take a drink, let's get this shit.
That one.
I need a second sip.
That one was a little
I agree with play.
different.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This the type of drink after you have 3 it makes your dick hard.
Give your meat a good old rub.
Yeah, boy, out, man.
So if you had to rate that to 5, what would you rate
I'll give
that?
this a 3.5.
You get it at 3.5, and I feel like you was being generous. He didn't even want to say the 0.5. He said 3.5.
Yeah, I did it.
I
But-
don't even remember how this one tastes anymore.
For real? No, I'm okay. That one,
They're all kind of just blending at this point. I give this a 3.
get us a 3. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this a 3.5 as well.
Damn.
I'm gonna give this a 3.5.
We got a winner, guys.
And
Yeah, I think we do.
This is a summer night for me.
By
'cause I just
0.5.
feel like This is the night I'm just be on some bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, like, you know, just like, you know, like, yo, someone just tossed me, like, yeah, just pass me like a cold head real quick. Nothing too crazy. If it's in the fridge, yeah, I'm drinking it.
Pass me a
I'm
cold
drinking
head.
it. Probably someone brought it to the party, forgot to bring the rest with them. Yeah, I'll take a cold head. Definitely take a cold head. Not taking anything away from it, just out of the big three that we got here.
Solid 3.
It's just like, you know, someone got to get the bronze. And I guess that's the cold head. Not taking nothing away from it, though. I'm enjoying it.
So what are we saying? Let's rank these. Let's rank these in order.
So it looks like if you're gonna rank this in order, this is the bronze. This gets a bronze medal. The Conehead IPA. 2 rows. The hometown hero is coming in silver second, and it looks like the Centennial IPA from Founders. Brewed for us is our winner.
For us.
That's what it says.
21.
No, I was gonna try to sing it. I'll be like, "Down and play, can you do something for me?"
Alright, so before the cameras got rolling here, you were talking about how the Grammys go as far as album of the year. But when I say album of the year, I'm going off personal opinion. Grammys doesn't matter because Drake doesn't fuck with the Grammys. This album is not going to be submitted for a Grammy. Drake doesn't fuck with the Grammys.
Well, like we said, like fuck the Grammys for a minute. You meant that when you said that album of the year
No, I did, yeah.
for Her Loss.
Yeah.
Drake and 21 Savage.
Facts.
Album of the year.
I will say.
I think it has more replay value than anything else that's come out.
Okay,
Motorcycle,
opinion. The best album in 2022 was Kendrick over this album, definitely.
Yeah,
I will
I
say
agree.
That. I will say that.
Man, I can see why you can say that, but I
No.
think this album has more replay value. Replay value.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, on a personal standpoint, it might get more spins than Kendrick's will ever get. But then, like I said, it's very warranted for it to happen. Like the beats, the production value, the people that's even on that shit. 21 and Drake have been playing like they've been teasing this shit on tracks all the time. Like they've always been like a dynamic duo.
As a Drake fan, the great thing with Drake is that he does things like in a gray area, right? So the other theory online is that the line was this bitch lied about getting shots, like ass shots, but she's still a stallion. So apparently back in the days there was like a porn star or a vixen called Elk the Stallion, and she had a fat ass, and there was always rumors of her having her ass done, a BBL, fake ass, and this was before fake asses were the thing, so it was like a big deal. So everyone was like, all right, maybe he's talking about Elk the Stallion. He didn't name someone.
So why is he mentioning that in 2022?
Wait,
that
hold
was
on.
back in the day.
Hold on, think about that. That's a bar right there. You're rapping about something, going back to that, but you're not also rapping about that. You're rapping about the stallion lying about getting shot. You have two different meanings on this.
But don't we
bar.
love that? Don't we love the double entendres?
We love that.
It's a
but
good area.
but
He could come out and be like, I wasn't talking about Meg. I was talking about.
But the
this
thing
bitch,
is,
Elk the Stallion.
guys, it's just such a sticky topic to get into, and I get it that it's Drake, but I think Drake doesn't have to do that. Also, the Serena line was not necessary at all,
That was
bro.
fire.
That shit was not necessary at all. That shit was not
Because I
necessary
do
at all.
feel like her husband's like kind of like a
He's a groupie, but you got to think about it,
not a
bro.
group. It's kind of like he's a soft. Like,
Bro, you got to think about
So
it.
why come for it? Let him live his life.
That makes
we
you
don't
look
know
so
the
bitter.
We don't know the underlying beef. Serena's
Bro.
husband might have been salty in public. Maybe he's talk shit
Bro.
about Drake behind the scenes.
Bro.
And now Drake's gonna
Bro.
address it. I'm gonna tell you, Drake.
Bro.
All right, Drake is too big of an artist, and we've seen it many times that he just like brushes people.
Part of the album that I fuck with the most is the bars that are not like that. Bars that are
the music that speaks for itself. That doesn't have to do with anything that's going on.
This album is great. This album is great.
It is
fantastic. It's well put together.
You know what?
It's a great album.
Now, I won't call it my album of the year, but it is a very well put together album. Now, I took a while to listen to this album. I didn't know what to expect because, social media is trying to feed you like what you should expect from this album. Then let me like, who's being dissed? I heard all that before I even heard the songs. And then when I actually heard the songs, I was like, first when I heard Rich Flex, I'm a sucker for when there's 3 beats in one song. And like I am a big ass sucker for that. If you're like, when there's 3 songs and there's like completely different flows of that shit, like I love that.
And of course, like all the bars that some of them are pretty obvious. Like he's taking shots at someone directly. Obviously, in that one with Serena's husband, he says Serena. But some of them, there are some theories that are kind of a stretch.
One of them that you told me was a stretch, I think it's the truth though. But you could say
My favorite. So on Pussy and Millions, he says "Flaca Flacacita." Now that's a flip on A$AP Rocky's nickname Flacco, Pretty Flacco. So and then he starts getting into the whole love shit, and everyone on social media on the internet is saying that's towards Rihanna and A$AP Rocky.
We're gonna revisit Brittany Griner. Apparently, there's been news that it's going to be to a work camp. That's what she's going to do.
Yeah, they call it something specifically, but basically it's like a labor camp.
A labor camp. Is it still for the 9 years?
And it's in Russia. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, they have her slated to serve that 9-year sentence. They haven't come to an agreement with the U.S. We've mentioned in past episodes, kind of fucked up, that they want someone that's like, what was it? What's his name? The Death of Armor or something?
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Merchant of Death or some shit like that.
For a basketball player that's snuck in a weed pen. So obviously that's kind of a crazy trade, and I kind of understand why the U.S. is maybe trying to negotiate a little better. I don't know if we touched on this before. Obviously, it's a fucked up situation in general. But do we think like the U.S. is looking at it as like, we want to help her, but at the same time, she smuggled drugs into a different country, so it's like they don't have as much sympathy.
Well, at the same time, it's also
Because she is in the wrong technically.
Technically, I guess, but at the end of the day, I mean, it was a stupid thing for her to do. Yes, of course, but at the end of the day, like, you got to think about the consequence. You got to, yeah, she did something stupid, but should the consequence be that severe? No.
well, like it's harsh towards our in our standards. In other countries, like weed is strictly forbidden. Like, if you go to Dubai, like you can't even like.
And when you think in general, like even like if we're just keeping it domestic in the U.S., anything like on airlines or anything is considered federal, and like you get more serious time on the federal level than if it's like a state thing. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, let's say it's something harsher than marijuana. Let's talking heroin, cocaine, whatever the case may be. You're gonna get severe time because it is federal. It's not it's not like a misdemeanor. You're getting a federal offense, and like you said, even something like Russia where things are a lot more harsher. That's obviously why. That 9-year sentence is kind of crazy. But the fact that it's not even just her being thrown in a jail cell, now she's being forced to go to a labor camp.
And that's what I think is different. Like, yeah, like.
Also, I think it's like they're like between this war and everything that's going on. I think they're trying to hold Brittany for a reason, and they're trying to hold her because they know that they're in a war with Ukraine right now. And
they know the U.S. is funding them.
They know that U.S. is funding them, and they know that they have a hold on somebody that's big in the U.S. and they could just do whatever they want with her.
But wasn't she going over there to play for Russia or play in Russia?
But do you think they give a fuck if she's a United States citizen?
Either way, I think that's even a 9-year sentence is something crazy to do that and then do like labor. And I hope it's definitely not for that 9 years because that's a long ass time. What y'all doing for Thanksgiving this year, gang? Probably getting together with family.
Yeah, same shit, family.
It's always family. Yeah,
It's always family.
Football and food, man. That's what it comes down to.
What's your favorite dish on Thanksgiving? Let's hear it. Well, I feel that burpee thing you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is
super
shit.
pause. I'm a big meats guy.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm not gonna lie. Turkey,
Turkey, fucking ham.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love that shit.
Now my favorite is, it's probably popular, but it's definitely just turkey. Like I love pause. That sounds crazy. I love all type of meats,
right.
but the turkey is the head honcho.
Head honcho. And you know what's funny? I'm glad y'all feel that way because I feel a lot of people don't like turkey. Like that I talk about.
I fuck with turkey.
A lot of people don't like turkey.
Y'all like the meat. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no,
So, like,
yeah.
turkey,
I'm not even gonna say pause.
ham.
You know what I might try this year? That Cajun turkey
Cajun turkey.
from Popeyes.
I hear that's fire too.
Is it fire?
I've heard it too many
I know
times.
it's
I might
fire 'cause
try it.
LeBron James makes it.
Really?
He has that at his Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Cajun turkey.
The Popeyes.
Yeah, I think I might just do it. It's like $100-something, but I think I might just do it.
You pick it up from Popeyes?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you pick it up from there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They just opened Popeyes
$100 for a turkey.
I think I'm gonna do it, bro.
Bro, honestly, a turkey
$100
in the store in general is pretty expensive. So
No,
if you
I
get
just
one
bought
cooked already,
but I just bought a huge ass turkey.
He
bro,
did.
for $30.
He did. Man, and those turkeys be going quick.
You just gotta season that bitch.
Yeah,
make that shit Cajun yourself. $100 for a turkey? You got me fucked up if you think I'm paying $100 for a fucking turkey.
that is a little
He's
wild.
a cook. That's why he's just
I'm
like.
not gonna lie, when you put it like that, it's crazy. Because I'm like, I couldn't.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of What's in the Bottle. We got Play, we got Don, we are So, and we are NCC. We hope y'all catch y'all on next month's episode. And we want to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving. Hope that you'll have everything that you are grateful for. And the year has provided everything for you. May the next year provide even more for you. And make sure the next time you take that life, anything that you're grateful for, make sure you take that shit with no chaser. We'll catch y'all next episode. Feel free to leave any comments for us in the comment section. Anything y'all want us to see or do. Or if you just want to join us for an episode, just let us know, all right? We'd love to have y'all, all right? Ooh, no chaser.
No chaser. Yeah.